Sergeant Preston of the Northwest Mounted Police with Yukon King, swiftest and strongest lead dog breaking the trail in the relentless pursuit of lawbreakers in the wild days of the Yukon. Back to the days of the gold rush as Sergeant Preston with his wonder dog Yukon King meets the challenge of the Yukon. This is the Yukon, the territory patrolled by Sergeant Preston. 200,000 square miles of the most beautiful and rugged country on earth. Gold country, invaded by a horde of adventurers ready to risk and dare anything in their fevered search for gold. Last Chance, a mining settlement 23 miles east of Dawson, late in the summer of 1897. There was great activity in Campbell's trading post. The mail was going out.
And address it to Miss Lillian Russell. Hotel Astor, New York City.
Rafe, do you really know Lillian Russell?
No, but once I saw her picture in the Police Gazette.
Well, here you are, Rafe. All set to mail to Miss Russell.
Thanks a lot, Sergeant. As soon as I get another $10,000 in my poke, I'm going to learn to read and write for myself.
Good.
Everything's ready for your inspection, Sergeant.
All right.
Here you are, Jack. About how long will it take before it's delivered?
Oh, it'll take me about 3 weeks to get down to Juneau, if the weather holds. From then on, it's up to Uncle Sam's service.
What route are you taking?
The usual.
And you'll be heading down the Lewis River through Devil's Gorge.
That's right. Why?
We hear there's a lot of fallen rocks in Devil's Gorge. Wouldn't want anything to happen to our mail carrier, now would we? You watch yourself, Jack.
Stand back, everyone. They're bringing out the gold.
Everything we've worked and suffered for in that chest, Jack. Don't let anything happen to it.
Sure glad you got along with that, Sergeant.
I'm not, Campbell. But don't worry about your gold. It's in good hands. No more experienced mail carrier than Jack Hart. And I'm sending along Constable Gage as an escort. Stay with Jack until the mail is transferred to the riverboat at Fort Selkirk, Gage. Then report back to Dawson.
Yes, sir.
Any more letters? No? Well, close up your pouch and be on your way, Jack. Here, King.
Wouldn't they be surprised if they knew they were going to wave goodbye to their gold for good?
You talk too much. Come on, Meacham's waiting for us out back.
What did you find out?
You had it figured right, Meacham. The mail's going through Devil's Gorge.
Did you inspect the old ore chute there? The one McCullen's mine built to get the ore from the top of the hill to the main road.
Yeah, it's just like it was made to order for us. Why do we have to go through all this trouble? Why can't we just hold them up?
Because this way the Mountie will be surprised. He won't even know what's going on in that cloud of dust made by the ore chute. I hope he doesn't even have time to draw his gun. Killing a Mountie would be suicide.
But you can't blame us if he gets his pretty red coat a little dirty from the dust.
I mean it. See that no harm comes to the escort. When the job is over, bring everything up to Greer Summit as planned.
Couldn't you find a place easier to get to? Gold is heavy.
I hope you're weighed down to your knees with it.
Get up in there.
They're ready to leave. You better get going.
See you at Greer Summit.
So long, Hack.
I always hate to see that last mail go out. It means that winter isn't very far away.
Where's the mail carrier?
He's gone, Miss Merriam.
Oh, but this letter has to go out. It contains a cash order for medicine and instruments that are needed up here.
Please, Sergeant. If Dad's order isn't received in Seattle, we won't be able to have the clinic for the miners next winter.
Calm down, Lucy. Plenty of time to catch Jack Hart. He just left. Let me have the letter, Doc. Thanks. Oh, so you want to take the letter to Jack Hart, huh? Well, here you are, boy. Off you go.
Go ahead.
Sergeant, that letter could mean the difference between life and death to a lot of people up here. And you would trust it to a dog.
Just watch him.
Now, our timing has got to be perfect, Fox. You pull the stopper on that chute when I give you the signal from there. Then when the dust starts to spread out, be ready to help me push them off the wagon, grab the reins.
I'll be ready.
And don't hit that wagon either. Without transportation, we're sunk. And no rough stuff either. Just push them off the wagon and get the reins. And make sure your handkerchief is tied tight so that you can keep this dust out of your own lungs.
I'm all right, but they got away clean.
Not quite clean.
And this is the only shred of evidence they left behind, Gage.
Yes, sir, that's all we could find.
You say you didn't get a good look at either of the men, eh?
No, Sergeant. They were on the wagon galloping away with Gage's horse tied behind before we knew what it was all about. That dust like to blinded us.
Well, Preston, we haven't much to go on. But if those hold-up men escape, we can expect more outrages of this kind. And you know what that means during a gold rush.
Yes, I do.
Those mail robbers have to be in custody before they reach the border.
Well, at least we know where to begin. We'll do our best, sir. Come on, King.
There's a terrible blow for us here in Last Chance, especially Doc Merriam. I hear tell the robbers got away as clean as a whistle.
You had a shipment of these hats in here last spring, didn't you, Campbell?
Yeah, made by Ricker Brothers in San Francisco. Guaranteed to fit any man or mule.
Do you have a record of the men who bought these hats?
Well, not unless they didn't pay for them or check. No. All those hats must have been sold for cash.
Thanks, Campbell.
Who cares about these letters, Meacham? Let's just take the gold and head for the border.
That's what I say. The Mounties will catch up with us if we stick around here long enough.
Did you brush your footprints after you dumped the wagon like I told you?
Sure, I did.
Well, then we're safe here. This trapper's cabin hasn't been used for years. It was built long before the almighty Northwest Mounted Police came into the territory.
It's a good spot, all right. Nobody can get to it from the main road without horses. Back way takes too long. Besides, we can spot anybody coming from any direction.
We're still wasting time fooling around with these letters. Listen to this. My darling, my heart is plumb swole up with missing you. But when I get back, there ain't nothing that you and the baby can't have. You'll be our queen, and she'll be our little princess.
You fools. This gold won't last forever. But there's a lot of information in those letters about unstaked claims. When this blows over, we'll be able to come back and own half the Yukon.
Hey, here's one from old Doc Merriam. It's got cash in it.
Say, that's quite a bundle. I didn't know the old doc had that kind of money.
Says that the money's supposed to be used to buy medicine for the clinic. I'll spend it on medicine, okay? Whiskey's medicine, ain't it?
Give me that. I needed to buy supplies. I'll be back this afternoon, then we'll head for the border. You keep your eye on things till I get back.
Get me a hat. Mine's lost.
Why, you jackass. Where did you lose it?
If I knew, it wouldn't be lost.
At the scene of the robbery, Preston quickly picked up the trail of the stolen wagon. Chipped stones made by the wagon wheels and hoof marks on the ground clearly indicated the direction the holdup men had taken. At a point where the trail started to rise steeply in rough country, Preston found that the wagon tracks stopped abruptly among a confusion of hoof marks. An old Dodge, running off riderless horses to create a false trail. From now on, it was up to the great dog King, who followed criminals by air scent rather than ground scent. The telltale scent of a man will linger in the air for several days, clinging to shrubs, tree trunks, and even to moss-covered rocks.
Look, Booker, a dog.
Did you find something, old boy, huh? You all right, King? Give yourselves up in the name of the Crown.
I don't like shooting at Mounties.
What should we do? Invite him in for a cup of tea? It's him or it's us. And it's 20 years for us. That's what you get for robbing the mails.
You hit, Booker. Bad.
Throw your guns out. Come out with your hands up.
That doesn't look very good. Gotta get me to a doctor. Gotta take care of me.
I'll take care of you. Take care of both of us. Get you to a doctor and me across the border, safe and sound.
Don't shoot, we surrender.
Advance to me, but keep your hands up. Come on, King. How many of you in the cabin?
Just me and my partner, and he's wounded bad. That's why I surrendered. He needs a doctor. To think we fell for an old Indian trick like that.
Turn around. Head for the cabin. Gone again. Lost a lot of blood.
Looks to me like he's dying.
Bullet severed an artery. Tourniquet I made gives him a good chance if I can get him to a doctor soon. My horse is on the trail below.
You wouldn't even be able to get him down to your horse without my help. That's a steep 50-foot drop out there. That's why we picked this place.
All right. I'll remove your handcuffs. You can help me with your friend.
I thought you Mounties were supposed to be smart. I don't want to do anything for anybody but myself.
What are you getting at, Boker?
Well, you want to save a man's life? I want to save my own skin. Let's make a deal.
You can't make deals with the law in this territory, Boker.
His life is in your hands. It's up to you. Well, how about it, Sergeant?
Well,
I thought you'd see it my way. Now, you and me can carry poor old Foxy down, put him on your horse on the trail. Then you and Fox head out in one direction, and I'll take the other. course, you'll have to let me take a little bit of that gold along for expenses, all right? What is this?
Don't move. Watch him, King.
Oh, sure. Sure, you're gonna get that gold back, all right. That way you'll get your promotion. What do you care about a dying man? His life is in your hands now. I gave you a chance to save him. Remember that.
Take it easy, Foxy. Easy now, easy.
You'll never make it. That's a 50-foot drop out there.
Stay on guard, King. Watch him, and I'll be back.
Don't let me die.
Don't worry, you're going to be all right. If I can get you on my horse, I'll take you to a doctor. Stay on guard, King.
See there? Your master's left you behind. Why don't you go home? Go on home. Think you're pretty smart, huh? Well, I'm smarter than any dog. Mind if I stretch my legs a little bit? Don't growl at me. We're friends. Partners. Get down. Get down!
Can't make it.
Doc Merriam's cabin's less than a mile now.
I come from Jersey. It's green. All green. Mountains are green. No go. Fresh milk. You gotta put me down.
There's a spring just ahead. We'll rest there. Come on, Rex.
Howdy, Sergeant. Got trouble?
I was hoping you were Doc Merriam. This man's been hurt.
A gunshot wound? Say, he's not one of the mail robbers by any chance.
He's a man that needs a doctor.
Last chance, we'll be mighty happy to know that you've recovered their gold.
Help me get him down off the horse. He's passed out again.
Right.
Be as easy as possible. He's in bad shape.
Right.
What's that arm?
Yeah.
Come down over here by the trail. There's a spring nearby. Here, I'll take him.
Sergeant?
Yes. What is it, Fox?
Water, Sergeant. Water, Sergeant. Water.
I'll get you some.
Foxy. Foxy! Where's the gold? Where's the gold?
Cabin.
Any Mounties up there?
No.
What about Poker? I guess he's taking his last claim.
Go down the road and see if you can find Doc Merriam. You know his cabin.
Sure. Glad to help.
And tell him to get here fast.
Well, there's no sense of us sitting here staring at each other. Let's get a little shut-eye. All right, so I wasn't sleeping.
tourniquet seems to be doing the job, Fox.
Thanks. Sergeant, I don't want to die with this robbery on my conscience.
Now, take it easy, take it easy. I've sent for the doctor.
You won't get him. That was Meacham.
Meacham?
Yeah, he's one of us. He planned the robbery. He made me tell him the gold was still in the cabin. No doctor. No doctor.
You get the doctor all right, just to keep me from getting suspicious. And if he's smart, he'll go back to the cabin for the gold.
Hey, Doc! Doc Merriam! There's a wounded man up the trail. Preston's with him.
Sergeant Preston's wounded?
No, lady. The other man.
You didn't say where they are. Which trail? How far?
The Kelly Trail. You'll find them by the first spring.
Come on.
We got here as fast as possible, Sergeant.
He's pretty bad.
Looks like this was made by a 38. Yours?
Yes. He's one of the mail robbers.
And now Dad's supposed to save him. One of the thieves who stole the money for our clinic.
I recovered most of the money, Lucy.
He tried to shoot you first, didn't he, Sergeant?
Well, yes. Will you need me anymore, Doc?
No. Lucy and I'll manage. He'll live.
Where are you going?
I have some unfinished business. Your clinic included.
The probe, Lucy, please.
If we can make it, old fellow, we'll save a lot of time.
Meacham, stay out! That's Preston's dog. He's smart and he's tough. The only way you'll get in here is to kill him.
Preston's dog, eh? It'll be a pleasure. Well, aren't you a pretty sight?
Never mind that. Get that dog. I've been waiting for this all day.
Where is he? I can't see him.
He's a little to your left of the window. That was too close. You'd better shoot him through the wall.
How? I can't see him.
I'll tell you. See that chink in the second log from the bottom?
Yeah. I see it now.
Shoot through there. You'll get him.
I wouldn't if I were you, Meacham. Good boy, King.
Who gets the credit, Preston? You or the dog?
You get what's coming to you, Meacham. That's the main point. Inside. Well, I guess that's everything.
What about my horses?
Yours and Constable Gage's horses are being brought in, Jack. They were found grazing at the foot of Summit.
Well, you did a first-rate job, Sergeant.
Good job, Sergeant.
Yes, it saves a lot of money.
Yes,
Did you find Dad's letter? It was his life savings. $10,000.
I took this from Meacham when I searched him. Said he spent some of the money for supplies and horses.
We can fix that. Here's my contribution to Doc's clinic.
Thank you very much.
Dad, look!
Well, it's too late to catch the riverboat, but I've arranged with Jack Hart to pack your mail and gold overland to Juneau. Well, King, this case is closed.